Thomas, what was the outcome of your meeting with Romelu Lukaku?
Well, first of all, we were, like, even in the view back on it, happy that we took the time that it needed to look calmly on it and to talk calmly about it. This is what we did. He apologized and is back in the squad for today's training. Today's training is later. For me, the most important thing was to understand and to clearly understand and believe that it was not intentional. He did not do this intentionally to create this kind of noise in front of a big game. And the second one, it was the very first time that he even behaved, even before when he seemed to be, when he, in his opinion, he was ready to play, for example, after his injury from the start, and we thought like he needs to readapt to the intensity a little bit more. There was never the slightest behavior against the team, so it was the very, very first time that we actually felt him this way. And these are very important points to understand that, to stay calm and to understand that it's not that big as maybe people want it to be or you want it to be. It's not small. It's also not small, but it's small enough to stay calm, to accept an apology, and to move on forward.
What kind of reception do you think he will get from the Chelsea fans?
Well, you know, he's very aware of what happened and what he created, and he is he feels the responsibility to clean the mess up. Maybe we will have a bit of smell still from it, of course. He can handle it. He has. There's also no other choice. He cannot expect now everybody to be super happy the very next day. But he is still our player, and we have good reasons and a lot of reasons to make him play for us and to convince him and to fight hard that he is our player. We are happy that he's our player, and we will protect him. And in the end, it's also very important that the stadium supports the team, and even if somebody has a different opinion on it or is strongly disagrees, it is about the team in anything we do. And I hope the supporters can take this also and keep on supporting the team, because we are like in the moment where we really need the support.
Did you get the sense, Thomas, from this meeting that Romelu is completely devoted to the team and that he doesn't want that does not make it better, and that does not make it that you can understand it more, because he is very committed. He is in his private life and in his professional life. That's why it was so surprising to me, because he was on his way and he scored for us in Aston Villa, and he scored for us the next game. I forgot now against whom it was. But he was there. He was decisive, and we had the feeling, there's a really a new start to it after injury and after COVID, and that's why it was that big surprise. So I never had before that interview, I never had the slightest doubt that he is not committed, because his actions on the pitch and off the pitch in private life all go into the same direction. He's an emotional guy. He does not hold back with his opinion. So also credit to that. And sometimes he carries his heart on his tongue. And it's like this, and we should not just blame him and just point on the negative side of it. We have to adapt now to the situation, and it created some noise that you normally absolutely don't want, and this is clearly understood. But there are zero doubts in his commitment and to the team and to the club.
Last two, Paul.
Looking further ahead, how do you get the best out of him in the system, also off the pitch in terms of happiness? How do you just get the best out of your record signing? But I think the players get the best out of themselves, and we help them and we support them. And it's not of, with Romelu, it's not about finding positions. He's a striker, and that's it. Pretty easy. He's a number 9, and just put him on number 9, and we never did something else. It's about adaptation. It's adaptation to the league, adaptation to a different club, to a different team, to different teammates. And then comes injury, and then comes COVID. We're in a total normal place with him, in an absolute total normal place. And he is willing to learn. He's willing to adapt. He comes to the most intense league in the world, and it takes its time. And he was very strong in the beginning. He was now in the latest games, like I said, very decisive. And we have no doubts that he will be a big influence and a big impact. Nothing has changed. There was, of course, a situation that we had all now deal with, and maybe will deal for some time. But it's important to brush it off. We took our time. It was in a very, very bad moment in front of a big game, so we protected the game. And now we had enough time to clear the air and move on.